Kristen,
And I'm Andrew.
and welcome to the Brain Wreck, episode 4 of Softwares.
Now, basically, in review, we talked about the hardwares and softwares. Hardwares house the softwares.
Software uses hardware to do what it needs
To
to
function
do.
it.
Yes.
To move it,
So if you don't have hardware, you don't have software.
basically.
Well, you can't run the software. No, you wouldn't have the software because it's stored on the hardware. Anyways, all right.
We covered the basic, our history of softwares,
OSs at least.
and we covered operating systems, and
Yep.
we went on basically almost one entire episode on Windows.
Yes.
We went on another one about half and half.
Linux and iOS.
Right.
Mostly because we know more about Windows than we do on the other two.
And now, in the last episode, we kind of talked about the iOS on iPhones
Yep.
and how Steve Jobs introduced, oh hey, this is the iPhone. It can do all these different things and stuff. And
So we thought today we would talk about the Androids and the Windows Phone. All right, let's get into it.
now, do we want to start with Windows Phone or should we go with Android?
Let's do Windows because we know less about that,
Right.
and it's smaller.
Windows Phone is probably the smaller of the three big
Yes,
phone.
mainly because it only has at least two different phone families:
Sure, is it
HTC and
Nokia?
Nokia. Yep,
Nokia.
Lumia, I think is Nokia.
Sure.
If Lumia is a different than Nokia, then it's three base phones that it has right now. So yeah,
Right. Windows phones are what we talked about in.
I believe it runs 8.1.
Right. It has the tile set up.
Yep, and that's what they based 8.1 off of. That's why it doesn't work for desktops very well.
Yeah. It's more better for mobile devices like your tablets and
Yep.
your phones because it
Definitely.
for one, it looks better.
Yep,
And for
and it's a little your screen's smaller, so you can easily just go oh look, I have the items right here.
Yep.
Nothing on it. Anyways, yeah. All right.
So there's basically that going for it. But with
Yep.
one recent cool update to the Windows Phone was the newest, what is it called? It's the Siri for the Windows Phone.
Cortana. Cortana, where they got their name is probably, if you hadn't guessed, do we want them to guess or should we just tell them?
Cortana, if you just look it up, you'll learn is an AI not only for the phone,
Windows.
but for the
Windows.
The Windows Phone.
There we go.
It's also out of a video game, artificial intelligence.
Yep.
So if you want to,
Should we tell them?
yeah,
Halo.
Halo,
Halo has the AI Cortana,
which helps the main character,
Master Chief,
the Master Chief,
or John, or Spartan 114, I believe.
117.
117.
And so basically, from Microsoft owning the franchise Halo and how popular it is,
Yep.
they took the AI name of her and also her voice too, and put it as the Windows Phone voice assistant.
Yep. Windows 10 also has Cortana.
Yeah, which is also really interesting,
Yeah.
and which is also something else I'm looking forward to.
Oh yeah. So far, what I've seen is it's really good. The only problem with it is it doesn't work very well.
It's
Anyways,
going to be updated with the
public release
right.
or actual release of Windows 10. Right now, it's in the technical preview stage, which is basically working the bugs out and stuff like that.
Which is good because you got to have the beta
Yep.
worked out. So with Windows Phone, pretty
and
easy.
One more thing that I wanted to mention too on the Windows 10, and speaking of Halo right now, I wanted to update on Windows 10 spec. They have the Spartan browser. Also from Halo.
Yeah.
I just wanted to throw that out there.
Yeah.
Anyways, once it works, I think it'll work really good. Right now, it doesn't work very well, so I'm still using Chrome.
Right. So, going back to the Windows Phone,
Yes.
kind of your I would say it's pretty user friendly.
Yeah, a friend of mine has it, and he prefers that over any of the other three.
Mm-hmm.
Two.
I have a coworker who owns one, and he uses it pretty frequently, and he really enjoys the apps that he has.
Yeah.
And
I'm probably going to go with it whenever I get the phone that I really want, just because I'm kind of a Windows guy.
Sure. Now, that would probably, do you want to go into Android first, or do you want to go into your preference?
Let's go into Android.
Android.
Let's not go into you yet.
No. We already covered that in a way past episode.
Yeah. Anyways.
Android,
not Andrew. He's Andrew. I'm Kristen. How are you guys? Leave down or to the side in the comments. Thank you.
Wherever
Okay.
they updated the comment section.
Yeah. Okay.
Android.
Yes, Android. And I'm not going to say not Andrew. I just did.
Android.
Let's just go into Android.
The Android operating system, a pretty unique operating system in and of itself.
Yes.
It looks like you have that.
I think this is a variation of Android, not the actual Android.
What he has on his phone.
Yeah.
My phone has KitKat 4.4.2 on it, and it's really cool how they name all their stuff after suites, because it is a pretty sweet operating system.
I think that's why they did it.
Right.
It's sweet.
Now,
Kit Kat, Lollipop.
there was Ice Cream Sandwich.
Yeah. What's the latest one?
The latest one is Lollipop, I think, with 5.0.1 as you're recording of this video.
I believe so.
Android has a kind of, if you've seen any Android commercials, saw one where there's like different animal like friendships, odd animal friendships, and it says be together but not the same.
Which is the customer's ability.
Yes, which emphasizes that your phone can say stuff about you because we have so many options and customizations and themes, and it says when when you open your phone, it should say you and how you like your setup, how you like your layouts, how you like your phone to look, how you like to.
And I think is the Android based off of Linux or no?
Not sure.
Okay.
I wouldn't surprise me if it was though.
Yeah, I
Because of
think
its high
I
customization.
remember it being that way, but I could be wrong. So definitely look into that if you want to know more about that.
We encourage people to do their own homework when necessary, and if you discover anything really interesting about this topic, or basically any other topic that you would want us to maybe cover into, leave a comment in the comment section, wherever it is.
Or not right. Anyways, yeah. So leave a comment or message us on YouTube. I think you can do that.
Yeah, I think you can still do that.
So message us on YouTube if there's a dire research topic.
And we can even include a follow-up segment of sorts.
Yep.
They're like, oh, hey, this person mentions about this one and doing research on it. And yeah, it's actually
Yep.
based on this and kind of.
And I was thinking more racking our brains for them, if they want to rack our brains.
Yeah.
Hence the term of our name, series name.
Right. So going back to Android,
Yes.
it's probably the most. 52% of the phone market is probably Android.
Probably.
Because of its high variety of people that it's on.
Phones.
And phones. Like
the iOS is only on, 6 different types?
Well, not as far as saying generationally, but I'm saying like how many phone companies like took in
Okay.
the
So
Android.
iPhone is on one.
Yep, and then you have like HTC, LG,
Samsung.
Samsung, uh, even Christian's track phone.
Yep.
The 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 high spread of Android is because of that. Is because many mobile phone companies have taken in Android, and it's really easy to use.
That, and I believe it also is a free OS.
Mhm.
That's why I believe it's on the Linux version, because Linux is a free OS.
As say to iPhone, I mean it's just just on one phone of how Apple wants to control it. But maybe some people prefer that. Some people maybe prefer a variety.
Yep, and that's another reason why iPhones are so well made.
Mhm.
Because they limit it to one type of phone.
Right, and one kind of phone design until
Yep.
recently, where you had the iPhone 6 come out with the 6 Plus.
Well, they did that with the 4 as well. They had the 4, I believe, and the 4S.
Right. Oh yeah, and they
And
also
then
had
the
the 5.
5C, 5, and 5S.
Right.
So 6 and 6 Plus, they actually went down one from the 5, 5C, and 5S.
Right. And some people I kind of find this interesting how they say I'm not used to iOS being on such a big screen when they've had the iPad for as long as they've had. I'm used to having it on iPad, but when it comes to phone, I'm not so used to such a big screen.
But here's the other thing. You also have to realize that whenever you think iPhone,
It's within a small little
handheld.
handheld, right?
When you think iPad,
You think
handheld,
tablet,
finger, other hand utilizing it. Handheld, one thumb utilization.
right?
So that's the difference, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
The 6 Plus is like, if you're holding it like this, your hand is like this,
Yeah,
literally. Because it's like that much larger.
right.
And I've held one because I work at the phone store and they have a working one.
Right.
So it's really large and it's like this.
Mhm.
Like that, basically.
Mhm.
Really big.
Right.
So, yeah.
Right. And we'll get into preferences in the next episode.
Yeah.
Don't want to say too many preferences because that way there'll be its own
True.
episode. Well, what's really interesting is, well, of course, all the different options people
Yep.
have. But of course, when you think iPhone, you want something that you can use just with your one thumb.
Yeah. Whenever you think phone, actually.
When you think phone.
Not specifically iPhone.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, alright, so thank you for tuning in, and we will continue this in the next episode. Have a great one.